And now, the area's most accurate weather forecast with Storm Surge 7 meteorologist Shelly Sites.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back, and thanks for joining us. After a nice day here across the High Plains, seasonably comfortable, or maybe even a few degrees below what's average for this time of year. It's no surprise, tonight's going to be another chilly one with a freeze warning in effect for actually the northern portions of the High Plains, including the Oklahoma Panhandle and the northern parts of the Texas Panhandle. Now, National Weather Service in Albuquerque didn't issue a warning for northeastern New Mexico, but that's not to say that y'all won't see any freezing weather. So let's start off with our school net sites. We've already dropped down into the lower 50s here in town after seeing a high of 62 this afternoon. Our official overnight low temperature was a little cooler than what we saw in town, 44 degrees. Further down to the south, AC currently sits at 51. It is 49 at Tradewinds. And the High Plains Retreat Center, notice their temperature is much lower already than many of our other sites. 43 degrees there with a low this morning of 35. Good chance you're going to see a repeat of that early tomorrow morning. That's because of those low-lying areas. That cold air sinks a little quicker into those regions, and so you get cooler weather there. Across the northwestern portions of the region, notice Clayton's already at 48. It is 40 at Amistad. Saw a high of 63 this afternoon. Pretty comfortable. Across the north and east in Higgins, it is 51 there with a high of 61 this afternoon. Camp MK Brown currently sits at 47 with a high of 63. Further down to the south and the east in Childress, it's 55 degrees. 50 at San Norwood, all the way down to 40, though, there at Matthews Ranch with a low this morning of 38. Across the west and southwest in Nazareth, it's 48 there. 49 at Olton. And our school net site at Higgins, we'll cover it one more time. Low temperature there dropped down to 39. Current temperature is 51 with a light easterly wind right now. Tonight, let's take a look and see which areas we're talking about as far as the freeze warning is concerned. And I do have one county to add, Hemphill County is also added to this, in addition to all of the Oklahoma Panhandle, Dallam, Sherman, Hansford, Ochiltree, Lipscomb, and Hartley. Again, until about 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Good chance you could wake up to some frost on your lawn or on the windshield of your car. Get your ice scrapers ready. Although I don't think the frost will be all that thick. But if you have some tender vegetation, go ahead and just cover that up and make sure your animals who do sleep outdoors have a warm place to stay. As far as the area is concerned, I mean, we're talking the entire Lone Star State and all of New Mexico experiencing clear skies thanks to that large and broad upper-level ridge of high pressure that just keeps us so calm and pleasant. It'd be really nice if we could see this upper-level low pressure over our area. Plenty of rain falling across the Midwest and all the way across the East Coast tonight. But here, we may not even see any cloud cover. In fact, our computer model forecast says not a chance. We're looking forward to 36 here in Amarillo, a few degrees above freezing. Southwesterly winds will start off the day, and the winds will be variable. And by variable, I mean they're not really going to make up their minds as to which direction it want to blow out of. So in the morning, southwest. By noon, northeast. By the end of the day, southeast. And that's thanks to this surface high pressure that's going to sink onto the south. Air rotates in a clockwise manner around that surface high. So early in the morning, the air is going to be coming out of the northeast, or rather midday. 58 is your expected temperature at that time. As it sinks down to the south, air again still rotating around it, coming out of the southeast by later on in the afternoon. 69 is our expected high temperature, and temperatures will be similar across eastern New Mexico, if not a degree or two warmer. Across the area tonight, let's go ahead and recap. Temperatures falling very close to freezing, if not below. We're not actually predicting freezing temperatures quite yet, but 33, you can still get a little bit of frost on the ground, and that's what we're looking forward to tonight across the northern portions of the area. Likely going to dodge those freezing temperatures across the southern parts of the High Plains. In Amarillo tonight, we're looking forward to 36 degrees, 34 in Canyon, with a high of 69 tomorrow afternoon. Maybe a degree cooler than that in Canyon. Plenty of blue skies across the region with light and variable winds blowing throughout the day. Expect a high around 66 in Clayton to 70 in Pampa and 73 in Childress. And your 7-day forecast, well, it calls for a bit of a warm-up on Friday. Football Friday forecast looks amazing with a big cool down towards the middle of next week.
Sounds great, Shelly. All right, thank you. More news coming up after the break. Stay with us.